What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I'm going to focus in on the Tampa Bay Lightning, Montreal Canadiens second round series preview. Lightning went, I believe, 5-0 against the Habs this season, and yep, 5-0. Ben Bishop won all 5 games, .933 save percentage. Really got things done against a good Habs team, and I think that's a big reason why the guys in Tampa should be confident going into this matchup. I picked Tampa to win the Stanley Cup. Y'all know that already, but Montreal's not going to be pushover. They have a legitimate MVP. Obviously, he's a hard trophy finalist, but my pick for the MVP is Carey Price. I mean, he's carried this team all season, and the fact that he's struggled against Tampa, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. He's the guy that steps up when it matters most. I mean, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's the last 18 months going back to Sochi, it's been Carey Price versus the rest of the world, and he's passed that test time and time again. So you don't need me sitting here hopping up. Let's focus in on the Canadiens real quick. Obviously getting that first round series win against Ottawa, a little bit tighter than they maybe anticipated, but a win's a win nonetheless, and they were able to showcase why they have one of the best records in the league. PK Subban was announced as a Norris Trophy finalist during the series, and I thought he was their best player all throughout. Showcasing why he's such an elite player. Not the highest of scoring series, but I think guys like Gallagher, like Pacioretty, obviously Alex Galchenyuk can get going and really make life tough for Tampa's kind of underrated defense core. And then on defense, for the Habs, having a guy like Subban, complemented by the big pieces around him, whether it's a Petrie, whether it's a Markov, just to do their job. And I thought Petrie was one of the shrewder acquisitions to the deadline. And is he going to be a big time point producer? No, but can he make life tough for the other team's forwards? Yep, and that's why I bring him in. Going a step further, looking at Tampa, the aforementioned Ben Bishop, been awesome this season. I didn't mean that. That was a pun. He has been awesome. Ben Bishop, a.k.a. Ben Awesome. But you look at, he had a great series against Detroit, and was able to post a shutout in Game 7, which is always a good thing, to get your name in Game 7 lore. Tyler Johnson was playing like a man possessed. 6 goals in the series, just coming up with many great moments. And Steven Stamkos was really quiet. 3 assists in the 7 games. But if I'm Montreal, I'm looking over my shoulder. This guy had, I think, 5 goals in 5 games since the Habs this season, and you don't want him to be the one that goes off on you. He's got a lot of bent up anger in those wrists, and he's gonna be pulling the trigger on a few shots to let it out. So definitely gonna be one of the better. Again, I picked Tampa to win the Cup. Montreal is gonna be a really tough matchup for them, but I see this going 7 games, and the Lightning pulling it out in Montreal in Game 7. That's just the way I'm feeling about it. I think Tampa's probably the toughest matchup for Montreal. And in fact, I'd pick Montreal over the Rangers or Capitals. I like the way this Tampa team has been assembled, and I like how they stack up against this Habs team. So, yeah, I honestly think all 4 second-round series have the potential to go 7. That's Anaheim, Calgary, maybe not, but the 2 in the East definitely. Because I think Washington and the Rangers are a little more evenly matched. People give credit for them. But again, we'll see what happens. That's the beauty of the playoffs. You never know. You can't script a damn thing. That's all I got. Sort of the power play with CJ.